What have you seen in other countries and other cultures that we could benefit from here in the U.S.?
Yeah. It's interesting. So I kind of touched on earlier is like it's very obvious when you travel outside of the United States how strongly we are influenced by American football, strength and conditioning, and how strongly we're influenced by bodybuilding and powerlifting. When you go to Europe, especially, they're much more influenced by sports like soccer. They're much more influenced by technology. They tend to be, in my experience, further ahead than us as far as incorporating data, sports science, and not necessarily thinking that everything lives and dies in the weight room. When I was just teaching in Croatia, and this is very true of Eastern European countries in general, they're very much more in tune with nervous system readiness, like we said, autonomics. They're more in tune with the impact of things like speed work or recovery as it is for the athlete. Now they're much less focused on the development of the everyday general population client. I find when I go to teach courses in Europe, a huge amount of the people I work with are sport coaches. Even teaching a CFSC level one course, which is general, kind of focused towards the general practitioner. Whereas here, much more, there's many more exercise enthusiasts who are personal trainers, people who are your typical kind of fitness person you see on Instagram. Whereas over in Europe, you see much more kind of sport influenced approach to training, even with the general population. And that's something I think we could learn from. Again, it helps us think outside of just putting as much weight on the bar sometimes in how to develop the person as a whole. And those are definitely a line drawn when you cross the pond over there and see how they think about training. It's a little bit different.